Hi friends, and welcome to another day of studying the Northeast regions. So today we're going to be working on pages 12 and 13, so New Jersey and New York. And we're going to start with New Jersey on page 12. So the abbreviation for New Jersey is NJ. So again, similar to New Hampshire yesterday, the first letter of each word. So we have NJ as our abbreviation, and it is known as the Garden State, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then we have the capital city of Trenton. So we're going to star our capital, so when we go back to study later, we are able to pull out our capital very easy. And then we have some famous landmarks. So again, picking the main ones or the big ones. So we have the Cape May Lighthouse, and then we have the George Washington Bridge. I can tell you I've been over the George Washington Bridge many of times. It doesn't ever get any less scary. It's a pretty big bridge, so it's pretty cool to see. So some waterways are the Great Brook, the Hudson River, and the Delaware Bay also runs along the side of New Jersey. So friends, don't forget, if you want to start earning points to see if you get the reward of the bonus points on our Northeast Regions quiz, make sure you're doing some research after you write in all your notes and get me some information about New Jersey so you can get a point for New Jersey. So if you need to pause, I'll move it up so you can see everything. And then you are copying this down in your region's notebook so you have it to study from. So continuing, we have New York, obviously a pretty popular one, so our abbreviation is NY. Again, just like New Hampshire and New Jersey, the first and second letter, the first letter of both words. And the nickname is the Empire State. So it's the city that never sleeps, and the capital city is Albany. It's actually not New York City. A lot of my friends, when I taught 4th grade a couple years ago, assumed it was always New York City, but it is actually Albany. So we are going to star Albany, so we know when we go back to study that is our capital. And again, New York is huge, full of a bunch of amazing things, so I just picked a couple famous landmarks. We have the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building, making a connection there, and then we have Ground Zero in New York City, the 9/11 monument. Some waterways are the Hudson River. There's some pretty cool stories about the Hudson River if you want to research that for some extra credit. Some pretty amazing things happen there. The East River and the Harlem River, okay? So if you need to pause, please do so now. Let me move this up so you can see everything. Both New Jersey and New York have a lot of history and a bunch of cool things to learn about. So if you haven't done any of the research yet, I highly suggest you start here, just because I think you're going to like some of the things you find about New Jersey and New York. So I can't wait to hear what you find, and if you have any questions, I'm on the Google Meet. Make sure you're pausing when you need to, because having this information in your journal is super important. And I'll see you guys later.